Hi, my name is Amelia Romano, and my major is a master's in lever harp performance. I always say that I like to use the word, even instead of even saying practice, I usually think about it as time with my instrument to become closer friends. To practice versus practicing to perform are two very different skill sets. So I think that's something I've come to really value, is having a couple weeks before a major concert to just perform the repertoire a lot, to really know where do I feel completely confident and where do I feel a little more on edge. Because when you walk in front of a group of people, all of a sudden you're no longer in your living room, but you still want to play like you are. I think I've had many evolutions in my life. I began playing lots of world music, Latin American music, some Celtic and folk music, and then also composing when I was quite young. So I think it's kind of been bringing them all together and using my technique studies with my teacher, Karen Gottlieb, to really bring out what the composer intended and not just be creative, because it's good to be creative, and at the same time, if you have the technique, you can do whatever you want to do, and that's the ultimate goal as a performer. I grew up playing with a lot of harp players, a lot of female harp players, which was a wonderful experience to build community, because as we all know as performers, it can be very isolating. You spend hours and hours alone doing a craft. And the ensembles that I've worked with have really kept me inspired, both exposing me to different styles of music as well as really teaching me how to bring my best self to the rehearsal and the stage, because no matter how motivated you are, having a rehearsal with someone else makes you want to play well. Karen Gottlieb is really bringing everything into focus, because all of a sudden it's not about fast or how many notes or how many pieces. It's about, are you bringing out the voices that are most important, and are you relaxing no matter how slow or fast you're playing. What I wanted to do required some more deep studies in music, and she recommended SF State just because it's local, I could continue doing my career, and affordable, and I was already working with her, so she said, well, now you can be in school and continue your work with me. So that was really a game changer. I mean, personally, you have a community and becoming connected with the teachers. So that's been probably my most rewarding element of being here, is just connecting with the really helpful, kind, and talented faculty.